Hey, what's poppin', everybody? What's going on, YouTubers? East New York's finest, hosted by Mike. Excuse me a second. Ugh. Man, sorry about that. Isn't it funny how you don't do anything? You're not yawning nothing. As soon as you start to engage in good conversation, that's when you got to yawn, or that's when somebody calls you. You could be doing nothing, just chilling for hours. Then all of a sudden, as soon as you start to do something for some me time, here come the phone calls. Anyway, didn't do much this week. Yesterday I had an appointment that didn't work out too well in the city. I did do some videos. Actually I took videos. But I don't think I don't think I'm gonna show them. You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. I was gonna put them up, but I don't get enough views or enough comments and stuff to reply back to. So I'll just, instead of me just doing videos that would, you know, better educate people, people are just funny. People are phony and they're funny. But anyhow, I did meet this cool guy named Dom today. Really, really cool guy around my age. Met him at Target. I was thinking about posting at least that video up because we were actually having a good conversation about scalpers and why we both have these dislikes for scalpers. As a matter of fact, I think that video would probably be the only video I would post up, because I did do some other videos today as well, but I didn't do anything with them. So today, I dropped Isaiah off, and I had to go return the 6-inch retro carded Destro, because I didn't even. I think earlier this week or something like that, I picked up the gung ho and that particular Destro. Didn't realize I had Destro already. So I brought it home and I was like, oh snap, I have it. And thank God that the Destro I had was in, the card was basically better pristine than this one. So I was like, you know what? My plan was to go to Watch Hong anyway. Didn't make it there because there was a car accident, on Garden State going north. Excuse me, when I was going south, and when I got off of Garden State to veer onto 22, US 22 South, I wasn't that, anyway, it doesn't matter. But going to a Watch Home, traffic was just crazy. So I used the app I have, and the app told me that I was gonna be in traffic for like 13 minutes, from where I was, and I was like, yo, that's crazy. I was like, nah, I'm not staying. No. So I was able to make that U-turn, going back, taking US 22, going back north. So I did that, and that's normally why I'll make the U-turn anyway to get to the Target. So I went to Target and got some stuff. Then I went into Walmart, brain fart, and they had nothing. I think I walked out at Walmart empty-handed. And then from there, I went to the My Unique, which is the first thrift shop I lived in and went to and stayed at almost every day faithfully for the first, I think, 2.5 years of us living out here in New Jersey. That was my place to go to, but over years it's gotten horrifically bad. Bad management, ass kissing, jackass, management and stuff like that. So I very rarely go there. I'm not even. I get more shocked if I find something than I do if I don't. Couple of, like, last month or something like that, I did get some nice, miscellaneous toys and shit, but I'm very, very picky with what I pick up now because the toy show's not really my thing. If I do, I may do the Edison toy show, but I really don't even have anything to even want to accumulate to take. So I may just go there to walk around and buy, than to go around and set up, because the Hampton Hotel, I like the promoter and I like how comfortable it is, and I like the vendors there, and it makes it good. But at the end of the day, you go there to make money, not just to socialize and shoot the breeze. So you do get people that will come and buy stuff and they already know me, but it's not enough for me to securely want to always go up in there and pay for 2 tables and just walk around seeing a whole bunch of people buying stupid ass Funko Pops and shit. That's just me. But anyhow, so I went there today, and then from there I went to Second Avenue. Only thing I brought from Second Avenue, which I only brought it, I was gonna put it back, but I only bought it because it was 50% off of what it was. It was actually brand new, and it was $4.49. I actually still have it in my Mustang. I didn't even take it out. Well, Isaiah's car, and that was a brand new vintage Nerf. I think it's called Nerf Hoop. So it's Nerf, and then there's no H, and then it's just 2 O's and a P. So it'll be called, instead of it being called Nerf Hoop, it's Nerf Oop. You know what I mean? So NERFOOP. And I couldn't find no comps on that, but I found comps on other ones or things similar. Brand new sold for $99. Well, $99 for $9.99, and for well over $100 and something dollars. So I didn't find that specific one, but I could tell the colors on the actual blister pack of it. It's like a hoop, and it comes with a Nerf ball. It got some real cool graphics on it, and you can tell it's from the 90s. It's not from the 80s. But I was like, you know what? For basically $4.50 for it, you can't beat that. And on top of that, 50% off of that. So that would make that just under $2.50 for that, and that was brand new, sealed. So I grabbed that, and walked out. And then from there, I went to the Vauxhall Target. I don't think I got anything from Vauxhall neither. I think I walked out of there empty-handed, or did I buy something from? No, I did buy something from there. I did get some stuff from there. I did get some stuff from there because the guy Dom I met him at my local Target, which would be Union, and I don't know if Union or Clifton would be considered because they're both to me about the same distance. But anyway, I was talking to I wasn't really talking to myself. I was doing a YouTube live chat, and he just walked by, and he was actually laughing, and we just had a quick conversation. Then that just led to other things. Because I was contemplating on picking up the Davy Boy Smith, and I know I have one, but I don't remember if I have that specific package. Because I don't remember the black and purple, but doesn't mean I don't have it. So my plan is to look, is to do this video, look at my walls and see what I have, and just take, after I go to the flea market, I'll just go straight to the Target at Clifton, and I'll just return this stuff like I did with the Destro today. Like I said, I walked into Walmart. As I was walking halfway toward the toy aisle, I remembered, oh snap, I forgot my the Destro in the car. So I had to walk back outside, get the Destro, come back inside, and get my refund. I really don't like exchanging things, and I definitely don't like returning things. I don't like the return stuff, and I lost a lot of stuff that way by doing that. So now I get to the point where I force myself, because I'll leave it in the corner somewhere or whatever. So now I'm very, very particular with that. And I'm not really bent on grabbing toys no more real fast. G.I. Joe's Transformers, different story. But when it comes to only because it's G.I. Joe, but when it comes to wrestling figures, Star Wars, that stuff I wait. Because, you buy it this week and then next week it's half off or whatever. That's the reason why I'm waiting on the Ultimate Warrior. Because look what happened when I got the Ultimate WrestleMania Mr. T and Hulk Hogan. They came out virtually simultaneously. They were real hot, real popular. People on YouTube and you go to toy shows, they were asking $45 to $60 for them. Was it like $90 and $120 for them when they first came out for the pair at toy shows? And I was like, damn. So I was like, well, maybe that's worth it, because I see a lot of people selling them both for decent money. And then all of a sudden I wound up seeing them in stores, and they want $33 for an Ultimate WWE figure from Mattel, and you wait a couple of weeks or so, and you can wind up getting the same damn thing for $20 or $16. I mean, I see Mr. T and Hulk Hogan sell for $17 and change. I think $6.49 or something. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. That's virtually fucking half of what I paid for it. So I'm very picky with what I pick up now. I do want to get the old Dungeons and Dragons because I love the cartoon, back in the day, and I do like their interpretation. I mean, I've heard a lot of people bitching and moaning about the figures, but from what I see on YouTube, even some people that actually review them. See, when it comes to that new stuff, the only new figures I would take off a card and or out of package is the Transformer line. Everything else, unless I see a figure I really gotta have, and I don't mind having one on card and then just display it because it's so dope. That's the only thing. Everything else I keep on card. I learned that from NECA because NECA figures they're garbage. They don't hold up well for like displaying them. I don't know how the newer ones are, but they're very uneven. Like the weight's uneven. The attribution to the articulation with the weight makes it very, very hard to display them. Depending on your climate changing in your home or whatever, they'll fall over. They could take other figures with them. They can fall, be compromised by being broken. I've been through all that. Been there, done that. That's why I got rid of all my sideshow statues. I had one statue crumble on top. It was a domino effect. It crumbled on top of one, and they had nothing to do with each other. And then that one fell on top of the most expensive out of three of them. So instead of doing video, I was so fucking devastated. I just took them shits and picked them up, threw them away. I could have fixed a lot of it, but I was like, that's it. And I wound up selling all that shit off. And I gave it off at discounts. At that point, I was done. You know what I mean? So the only statuish thing I really have is a custom Dr. Doom premium format, and that I paid about $300 to have it, to have the costume look like the God War of him in all white, beautiful. And what I'm looking at right now, Iron Patriot life-size bust that I got from Antique Collectible Mall, basically around the same time my brother passed away. You know what I mean? So yeah, but you know, other than that, you know, getting back to this stuff, I just feel like, and even with those NECA stands, the NECA stands are terrible. You know, the NECA figures still fall. Some figures won't even sit right or stand right on the NECA stands, and you're paying $10 for either for 10 of the clear circular stands, foot stands obviously, and or the black, and or you pay $10 for one crappy looking, doofy, idiotic, retarded aerial stand, which is even worse. They don't have good weight, so it's just so it's like all my stuff I just keep sealed again, unless it's stuff that I have loose. I do have some elite figures loose that I've gotten most likely from flea markets. Maybe a couple, very few, maybe. Probably came out of a thrift shop, but that's a very high maybe. Higher maybe than a lower, but definitely most of these guys I think I did get from other vendors, if I'm not mistaken. I definitely didn't. I don't think I got them from toy shows, because if I got them from toy shows, I've been paying decent money for them. Because like for instance, I have the Stone Cold Steve Austin, I have the Junkyard Dog. Unfortunately, no mic, no chain, and they're all elites. I have the Elite Triple H. I think that's Bret Hart. I mean, I got a lot of them. I got Bret Hart, Mr. T, and Roddy Piper. The boxing one, like when they fought at WrestleMania. Macho Man, one of the Undertaker. One of the Ultimate Warriors. Diamond Dallas Page. Yo, it's me. It's DDP. I love Diamond Dallas Page. Earthquake. Well, it's the big show. I know there's a Macho Man, I think a Kane back there as well. And of course, Latino Heat himself. My man, Eddie Guerrero. God rest his soul too. So yeah, I got those guys up there. I mean, I'm gonna do a room tour one day. I should have been doing my room tour so you can see how all of this whole room here looked when I had all those crazy boxed video game systems. And I kind of screwed that up because I definitely should have did a room tour so you can see how crazy my room looked like 2 years ago. But it is what it is, man. That would have been good to be able to sit back and look at that video and be like, wow, I remember having all that. So I know I've been saying I'm gonna do a video. It's 2023 and I haven't done a room tour video since 2015 or 16. So that's a long time. But I wanted things to be extremely more perfect than what it is now. But I'm never gonna get there. So and I'm always changing stuff around, getting rid of stuff, getting stuff. I'm kind of indecisive like that. So anyway, without further ado, I might as well show you guys what I picked up yesterday. I did go. I should have went to the. Oh my God, what part of Manhattan that was? There's a Target in. Oh my God, I forgot what part of Manhattan the lady said. I can't. I got a brain fart. I'm tired, y'all. But they said they had three of these. So I'm pretty confident if they had three of them, there's a great chance that they had the Michelangelo. Obviously, you guys know where I'm going with it. But after my appointment in Manhattan, I went to the. I don't know what they call that one, but I'm gonna call it the Albee Square Mall Target, because Albee Square Mall used to be, like basically right in front of Junior's Cheesecake Factory, and that's the mall where everybody went. All the top of the line jewelry, sneaker spots. A lot of places were in that mall, and that mall obviously has been knocked down, and they put a building on top of it, and it looks great. And there's a Target in there, and I just found out after I went to the 34th Street Target. When one of the girls was explaining to me why their Targets have smaller areas, why they don't have a NECA Funko section, etc., etc., it's because like a lot of places, depending on where it's at in Brooklyn and Manhattan, they're considered what they call express Targets. So express Targets deal more with cosmetics and like food perishables than they do with like TVs and bigger items that you will find in every other Target you go to, except the one at Target at Atlantic Avenue. I should have went there, but it was raining yesterday. I was tired, so after going to the other one, obviously on Flatbush Avenue at the Albee Square Mall location. I forget. The name. The building does have a name, but anyway, whatever the hell. I went in there and I was lucky enough to find two of the three 12-inch retro TMNT figures, and I think I got I think it's Donatello and Raphael. I think I need Michelangelo. And from what I heard, thanks to YouTubers, I heard that I believe only three come per case. So Leonardo's not in there. So I'm guessing he's gonna be another shipment. Maybe they'll do him with. Maybe he'll come in a box with Rocksteady and Bebop. So I always liked the Giant Turtles. So this basically gave me the chance to get these to replace the old ones, because the old ones, they're expensive. So I always liked them. I'm not really a big Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan. I like the cartoon and I love the comic books. I like the toys, and at one time in the 90s I did collect a lot of them. I did have a lot of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I just didn't like the way they stood. I didn't really have any problem with the wackiness and the colors of the weapons. I thought it was unique. It was a lot different and less serious than G.I. Joe. But I just couldn't get past the weird articulation some of them had. Being that they're all like in a prefix, almost like a figure, like more like a figurine stance. You know what I mean? You really can't do much with them. G.I. Joe's, you can make your guys do a hook kick to somebody's head and do handstands and go into real backflips and all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? They moved good. That's why I love them. And the fact that they're military. You know what I'm saying? So I went there and that was it. I should have went to the Atlantic Avenue Target, being that they had. Oh yeah, that's why I didn't go, because the girl did scan it, and she did scan it. She said no, the only store that she's seen. Well, I just had the name in my head and I forgot it again, but it's by Chinatown. There's a Target out there, and she said that she's showing three there. And I was gonna go, but I was like, yeah, once I did the train uptown, I'm just gonna go straight home. So again, I got off. I went to a pizza shop that's well known around there, and before going there, so I got off the train, I realized I had like an hour and like 6-7 minutes to spare. So I was like, oh, the hell with that. So I did go to The 34th Street GameStop, crap, nothing in it. I was very shocked because that's like the big hub of GameStops, man, for the city. I mean, they get stuff that if you're looking for like specific handheld systems and shit, they normally would always have them. But I'm talking about, they had nothing. Not to mention the basement smelled like I don't know what. Smelled ripe at that staircase going down. It was just like damn. And then from there I went into that Target, which I found out was a express Target. And that's why the one where I got these two guys from didn't have a NECA Funko section because they're a express Target as well. And went up in there, and I believe I came out empty-handed. So walked back to the train. I got my pizza from this place called Pizza Supremo or something like that. They're right at the corner of West 31st and 8th Avenue. And then from there, I just walked diagonally across the street. And that's basically the entrance and exit to the Jersey Transit, where I would normally go downstairs to wait for the track. And as soon as I did all that, they were already boarding my train, so that was pretty dope to go home. And so that's all I got yesterday. And then today, like I said, dropped Isaiah off. I wanted to go to Watchung, I didn't, so I went to the Union Target, got some items, met a cool guy that's into like toy photography, etc., etc. Like I said, I might put that video out, so it'll be self-explanatory if I do. Then from there, like I said, I went to My Unique in Union, waste of time. Went to 2nd Avenue, waste of time even though I got one item, but I only got it because there was nothing else to get, and I thought it was cool looking, and it was still sealed, so I grabbed it. Especially at under $5, and being 50% off for that, even better. Then I went to the Vauxhall Target. I did get some items from there. What the hell did I pick up from there though? I guess as soon as you guys see this stuff, I guess I would know. Then from there, came home. Came home and I had to do some stuff. So real quick, let me show you guys the stuff I picked up yesterday. So these are them. I always was hoping I would get all three of them. Now, at this particular Target, downtown Brooklyn, they were $30 and change. So I don't know if out here in New Jersey they're like $1 less, like maybe they're $28 or $29.99. But I scanned it with my app, and when I scanned it with my app, it came up at $24.99. So it basically came up at just a little over $6 less each. So I wound up saving almost $13 with tax for both of them. So it made the price even cheaper. So I was happy with that. So, but here you have Donatello and Raphael. The Raphael is more of a green. He's more like a light olive, yellow green. And Donatello is more of like this weird, I can't explain it, but he's more like a brownish, like a weird brown green, just a weird color. I mean, I don't know exactly how accurate the colors are to the old retro 12-inch guys, but I gotta get ready to get some sleep. I'm exhausted. I could barely speak. So yeah, I got two out of 3 so far, but I'm pretty sure if I went to that Tribeca, damn it, that's it, the Tribeca Target, because the girl in downtown Brooklyn, she told me that I'm the only place I'm showing where they have 3 of these is Tribeca. And I was like, well, I gotta go up north anyway. I mean, I gotta go to Manhattan anyway to go home. But I didn't know exactly where in Tribeca that Target was, so I didn't want to get off the train and then wind up walking halfway through Chinatown, going towards Sprint, going toward like the West Village area just to go there. And I didn't really know. And I was like, you know what? It was more about the weather and me being tired. You know what I mean? So that's why I didn't do it. But I'm pretty sure when I did it, I probably got all 3 of them. But 2 out of 3 is better than 0 out of 3. And a lot of Targets I've been coming to out here didn't have them. And again, today, case in point, I went to 2 Targets and neither one of those 2 Targets had them. So pick these 2 bad boys up. So that's pretty cool. And now speaking of the stuff I picked up today, everything is in this one bag. Yep. So let's see what we're gonna start off with. Well, I already know what I picked up from Union now. Obviously, common sense. So let's get it on. I don't remember what this is. I don't remember if I got him from Union. No, I didn't. I didn't. These I got from Union. As I was talking to the guy, as I was talking to Don or Dom, this is how we started the conversation, and we was actually standing there for about an hour just conversing and talking about scalpers and just life in general, just a lot of different stuff. And I know I have a Davy Boy Smith, but I just couldn't remember if I have. I don't remember the black and purplish package. Doesn't mean I don't have it. It just means I don't remember it. And he was like, dude, you keep looking at that. You might as well just grab it. And he's right. Sometimes you have to go with your first impression. I don't like returning things, but I'm learning because months ago, like maybe 5-6 months ago, I did go into Walmart and they had the double pack Leonardo, Donatello, and Michelangelo Raphael Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle 2, the movie, 2 packs. And I just automatically assumed that I had them. Because I didn't know they did it, the movie 2 one. I just thought it was like for just the remakes of the 1, so I left them. And something told me, yo, Mike, just buy them anyway, and you could just return it. But I have this policy where I hate returning things. I regretted it ever since. To this day, every time I go on Walmart, I'll hope and pray that they'll have them. They don't have them. And they had them both just sitting behind the glass, and I screwed that up. So, and I almost did the same thing with this. Sometimes it's better just to buy something you're not too sure of. As long as you keep the receipt, return it. And, you know, I'm pretty sure now looking at this, I may have them. But if I have them, maybe it could be a package upgrade. If not, it'll go back. If not, I'm not going to, you know, it is what it is. And as we were talking, I was like, yeah, I plan on getting this one, but I'm going to wait for the price to go down. And the guy that was putting stuff up on the shelf, he scanned it for me. Because I do got the Ultimate Warrior, and I realized the Ultimate Warrior, I think this whole wave is on sale. For like $11 and change, and they just came out. And you know, so hey, just came out, so it is what it is. So this Shawn Michaels is just around the time when he, it was just around the time when he you know, basically became a heel when he kicked Marty Jannetty in the face. Because this is like back when he was a rocker. This was back when he was a lot thicker. They both were really good technical tag team champions and shit. And they used to wear the crazy lime greens with the pinks and shit. So this is definitely back when he was still rocking his rocker type gear, just not those color schemes with the greens and like the lime greens, the yellows and stuff like that. But I do like this Shawn Michaels. I like Shawn Michaels, period. You know, I heard he's an a-hole in real life, but as far as the wrestling, I mean, I don't know him, don't really give a shit. I just like his style and the fact that he was a wrestler. So, you know, got him, and then today, hey, he was actually 11, like just under $12. So it will go on my wall. Even though I think I already have a Shawn Michaels, but I think I have. That's the Shawn Michaels I need too to finish off my D-Generation X set. I need a D-Generation X Shawn Michaels to complete that wave. That's the figure I'm missing. Like I said, I am exhausted. That's probably why I'm. So yeah, $11.49 for him. And then we got my boy Davy Boy Smith, the British Bulldog. Now looking at it, I think I won't be surprised if he's on my wall. If there's another one, it is what it is. If I like the other one better, I'll return it if it's a different one. If I like both of them, I'll just keep this one. But I'm pretty confident it's the other one. And then same thing for this, same series. So last week when I scanned this, he was like $21, $21.99. Today, so yeah, anyway, this Davy Boy and that Shawn Michaels I just showed you did come from Union. Those are the only 2 things I got from Union. So this did come from Vauxhall, because those are the only 2 targets I went to. So I did get the Ken Shamrock. I am a Ken Shamrock fan. Some people might say why. I like they got 3 out of 4 here, but I don't like when they take like these elite, like they call this the WWE legends. I don't know who AJ Styles is, but why they keep putting these guys with old legends. Like, these are guys that were from the WWF era. And I mean, to each his own, but you put a guy like AJ Styles with three banging ass legends, that just don't, to me, that don't make no sense. With old school legends, and these guys that never fought and or met this guy, well, Shawn Michaels most likely have. I don't know how far AJ Styles been in when the Ultimate Warrior. I don't know. So, Ken Shamrock, dope dude, man. You know what I'm saying? And always liked him. Just like I like his brother Frank. I like his brother Frank when he was in UFC, and I like Ken Shamrock. Always liked him, man. So I mean, it doesn't really look like him, but those greens, those Irish greens, man. This dude was. If his name don't tell you he's Irish, those greens he wore let you know. Just like John Cena, I'm pretty sure John Cena is also Irish. Them greens he wear. and then I got these also. So it's been a couple times when I walked by and I seen Autobot Willie and I didn't take him only because I didn't like the size. But then when I thought about the movie, I'm like, wait a minute, Willie was just about the same size as the humans. Because Rumble is about the same size as the humans. And I seen Rumble. It says Rumble Blue. So this is actually from the Transformers movie as well as Willie. So these two are just under $10. So I grabbed them because I'm going to put them in my showcase, which is right here. Right there. So, and I'm definitely going to put Rumble with his those, whatever the hell you call those things that he hits down. That'll be pretty cool. I'm not gonna display him with the guns. I'm gonna display him with those. And then you got my man Willie. You know what I mean? So yeah. And of course, I collect the best actions. I finally said the name right. By loyal subjects, the Turtles. This is the regular version of Raphael. I'm hoping I don't have this one already. If I do, I'll just return it. Cause I have I'm trying to get the regulars of all of them and their chases. I'm pretty confident I'm not gonna ever come across a prototype unless I go to a toy show and they probably will want to arm the leg for that prototype. But the chance of me getting that prototype are slim to none. I probably got a better chance of somebody coming up to me and say, "Hey, listen, I have the GI Joe and I got the Create Your Own Cobra and GI Joe guy from the original GI Joe Real American Hero line. Here, you can have them. You can have those and my Tiger Force Outback for $20. That's the luck I have with this. I probably have a better chance hitting lottery for a couple thousand, which is ironic because about 3 or 4 months ago, I hit the Powerball for $4. And then about a week or two ago, I just hit another Powerball for $2. So it's just fun. I'm like, yo, not even 200 or 20, fucking $4 and $2. What the hell am I gonna do with that? But anyway, so this Raphael, there's 3 versions of him. There's the red jacket. There's what they call the Letterman jacket, which is basically like a varsity jacket. The jacket is red with white sleeves because red's his favorite color. So it'll just basically be a sport jacket with white, with white leather on the sleeves. That's what a Letterman, aka varsity jacket, means. And then you got the regular red jacket with the black collar. Then you got the all white jacket, which makes that this regular one. I do like. At first, I'd seen these and I put them down. I wasn't gonna get them, but these are called the street style turtles. So yeah, you got Raphael here. So you know what I mean. So I believe I have 2 versions of. Leonardo, and I believe 2 versions of Michelangelo. So I only have 1 version of Donatello, and hopefully with this it'll be 2 versions of Raphael. So I do gotta take a picture of that. And I just put oh shit. I'm looking at it now, and I do have that Raphael. Damn. So it's not Michelangelo. So I do have 2 versions of Michelangelo. Wait a minute. I just realized, no, they all got the same picture on the front. It's just the, yeah. They all have that same picture, I believe. Like, since he's the regular one, I think they all have that regular one picture here, but the actual action figure is different. And now looking at that Raphael, I could peek a little bit, and I see his jacket is red. So with him, I need that. I need the red and white one now to complete him. So I think right now I only have one Donatello, and I think that Donatello is the purple. It doesn't matter. Either way you look at it, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the Loyal Subject street style ones, which means if I have 6 and there's 4 in the set, that means I basically have one each of one extra. So now I have the regular version of Raphael. So now I just basically need. So far there's what, 2 each, right? 3. There's 3 each. So I would have to get. Yeah. So I'm not gonna really spend that much time on that stuff. I already showed you guys him, and I showed you guys those Transformers. So let's see if I do and upload the video for tomorrow, live to see, and weather permitted, because last Saturday was chilly and I did okay making money, but all the money went to, dumping garbage, and obviously you guys seen that video. And it was a lot of snow flurries, so I'm hoping tomorrow won't be a reoccurrence, but at least I'm actually in my truck tomorrow, my Expedition. I'm not gonna be in a rental. So I basically tied stuff down. Thank God I have my own garage, and I live in an area where people don't go snooping around and ish. Plus, we got cameras and sensors anyway. And if anybody go in the backyard, a dog normally will bark, and you can hear noises. So, and I can always look on my phone. So unless somebody don't want to get shot tonight, being in my backyard, then everything should be good and copacetic, right? So let's hope for the best, and catch you guys later, and hopefully tomorrow, I'll be able to find something decent, or because Carlos, I'm pretty sure he's coming tomorrow. Maybe he got more toys. Maybe he decided that he did so good last Saturday with the toys. Maybe he'll come today with more toys. Tomorrow with more toys. I'm not taking Isaiah tomorrow for 2 reasons. One, I don't have the room, and 2, the heat in my truck is messed up in the front, so I don't want him out there all day in that kind of weather. You know what I mean? So I'll just jock it myself. So I got a Panamanian friend of mine I knew for years. He's coming tomorrow also. We're supposed to be doing a deal with some stuff that I have, so hopefully we'll push that deal through. Both of them. We have a deal for the Funko Pops that I have, and then we also have a deal for these 2 kaijus that I've been wanting to get rid of for a minute. I must have brought it to like 4 toy shows, and people liked them and thought they were cool, but nobody even asked me the price on it. Maybe 2 or 3 people out of another 10 or 12 who asked about it, but nobody really inquired about them. So I don't think I would want to get any more of them from Eddie. I'll just keep the one that I have myself, so just put on display, which it is on display. But I do hope that he brings more stuff tomorrow. And he had some stuff last week, but his prices are ridiculous. He sold me, obviously you guys saw a couple of bags of the turtle stuff, and I know he told me that, hey, I got another bag because I was like $100 for this. That's crazy. So I guess he knew what he did, but then he tried to be slick at the end of it. So I was like, nah, here, give me my $100 back, and I'll give you the figures back. I'm not paying that much for this. I mean, for a collector that collect that stuff and needs that stuff, it's a steal. I mean, it's $100 a good deal. But for somebody that's going to turn around and either use it for barter or resell it, it's not, it's not that bad. But the figures are in great condition, but they have no weapons, and I'm not gonna give you $100 for a bag just to either break even or make $20 to $30 on it. That's just absurd. That makes no sense to me. If I'm not at least making $150 or more, what's the point? But with the other bag and stuff that I got from him, it was just a steal. It made it more interesting. So maybe tomorrow he might retaliate and get mad, and maybe he just decide that he don't want to sell me stuff. Who knows? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But you know, we'll take it for what it is tomorrow. Plus, I should be spending money tomorrow. I should be just making money because I got, you know, I want to get units this week coming up because everything this week was, I bid it on some units, didn't come through, and some of the other units were just, they either got canceled and or they were, you know, I wasn't really filling the units. So thanks for watching. Peace, love, hair grease, and you know, just, you guys know what to do. Peace.